Alright, just before we begin, for the love of God, please, give me something. This has been the most atrocious roulette I've ever been. What? It's rigged! Has anyone got anything? Okay, I will say this. I managed to get 500 one time. Ever since then, it's been 30 to 100, 30 to 100, 30 to 100, 30 to... God damn it. Just a reminder, you guys, we're under 2 weeks before we get Leonard and the next piece of update. If you guys do want to support me, again, you're more than welcome to. Still waiting on the final code to be approved, and then we're going to be cooking with gas. And as per usual, please do make sure that if you are a supporter of mine, the links are down below for the giveaways. We will be doing, and again, keep in mind the giveaways that I do. So this is going to be a one-time thing because of course it's for the anniversary, but we will be giving away free characters for you guys, raid up tickets, all that good stuff. That's not raid up tickets, that's the raid up tickets, obviously, all that good stuff. And then on a monthly basis, I do make sure that a lot of you guys do get your hands on these essence as well as the deluxe passes to help you guys out more so for the upcoming characters that are going to be releasing. More importantly now, more so ever, because hey, we've got the collaboration happening, and that's going to entail 5 hunters. Jeez Louise. So I'll do my best to kind of help you guys out as much as possible as a thank you. So yeah, make sure to support your boy. And hey, entering the giveaways are super easy. So with all that being said, as we all know, the next character that's going to be releasing is going to be in support of the wind element. Makes sense, since current content on what we're going to have to be tackling is more so for water and wind, right? Especially with the hard mode for the Work for Very Light. When that releases, the fight will be on to get it done as soon as possible, so that way you can walk away with that exclusive reward. And just in general, I mean, I don't know what the reward it will entail in terms of the hard mode to what we can farm up, but it always seems to be good. But anyway, wind is going to be getting a little bit of a touch up. Now, the only thing that we're kind of looking at from a wind perspective, in my opinion, is that it's either going to be a DPS swap or a support swap. It's Leonard, everyone's leaning towards DPS, that's what I'm going with. Well, we've got a little bit of foundation, well, not exactly a foundation, but we've got his kit to what the developers are thinking to build him as. So let's take a look at it, see where they're going with him, and kind of potentially get an idea on whether or not if he's, well, is he going to be out beating AMAMIYA? That is, yeah, it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a big one. More importantly, how well will he work with the team if he is in the DPS route? Okay, so that's not the one. That's his. Okay, so here we go. So when it comes to Leonard's kit, he's a wind type, scales off defense and MP. This is a first. A character that scales off from defense and MP. So if he's scaling off from defense, does Hansemi's A5 just kind of drop it then? I'm pretty sure her A5. Oh god, let me just double check, boys. Where's her kit? A5. Oh, increases the user's attack by 10. Oh no. When the user tags out and uses Vines of Vitality, it grants a natural unity effect to the team. Oh, so this is basically pointless. The extra 10% is pointless then. Because even Goto doesn't benefit from that. It's mainly just so for AMAMIYA. Okay, alright, fair enough. Okay. So, defense and MP. So when using Whirlwood, Cleave, Stormcallers, Rift, Death Symphony, Tempest Fang, increases max MP by 7%. So basically, whoa, hold on a minute. So if he uses his kit, just in general, he increases his max MP. Okay, that's something to note. This might be a build where it's going to be heavily more so on the MP regeneration. This is taking a complete turn to what we know of from just the first bit I'm reading. Okay, QTE, Death and Vinny, Leonard dashes in and strikes the enemy with charged mana. Cool. Based on defense, wind element damage. Okay. Tempest Fang, Leonard surges forward in a whirlwind assault, tearing through enemies with explosive speed. Cool, based on defense and wind element as per usual. Support. Leonard spins rapidly, summoning a ring of Windblade. Is he going to be the Flash? He sounds like he's the Flash. What? Based on defense and wind element. There's a few airbornes and downs and all that being applied. That's fine. Skill 2 from mid-air rains down green mana like storm. Based off defense and wind element, of course. Has paralysis on the skill 2. Okay, that's something to note. Skill 1, Leonard spins flashing foes with a circular wave of mana. defense-based. Wind element provides airborne, and then the core briefly concentrates energy, then lunges forward to launch a target skyward based on defense and wind element damage. This also, oh, okay, so his skill 2 and his core has paralysis. Good to know. I mean, that might be actually pretty broken actually. And then normal attack, I assume, hurls alternating mana bolts, finishing with a short rapid fire burst based on defense. Okay, yeah, based on defense, wind element damage, and inflicts down. Okay, so that's his just initial kit. So he's got 2 paralysis play going on there, a lot of airborne and down going on, which is pretty nice. I'm curious to see on his area of damage and how that's going to be, because obviously that could play in well for the paralysis play. But okay, so that's his kit itself. Alright, so this is his passive kit. Let's see what's going on. Let's see. Alright, A5. Oh, wait, A5's at the top. What? Okay, A0, here we go. So when Death Symphony hits a target, activates Unhealable. When normal attack hits, applies 1 stack of Tactical Insight. When Death Symphony hits, applies 10 stacks of Tactical Insight. When Tactical Insight is active, MP increases by a certain amount. Unhealable, can't make it, so the enemy can't heal, so that's fantastic, especially for the new Workshop Brilliant Light. Tactical Insight increases MP by a certain amount, and this is perma. I'm curious to see what the max stack is going to be. Wait a minute, do we not? Hold up. When using his kit, basically, we increase the max MP. Oh my god, wait, hold on a minute. Wait. I just realized, it just hit me. Hold on a minute. With all this MP increasing that we're doing, this ultimately makes Leonard hit even more harder. Wait a minute, boys. Hold up. This Leonard might be something insane right now. He might... Wait, what's Death Symphony? Is this... Oh, it's a QTE. Okay. Wait a minute. Hold up. Something ain't right. This man is cooking with gas. This man is cooking with gas. At first, I thought it was HP, but it's MP. Okay. The initial passive, alongside with how his kit's working, already... you know, disgusting, right? Because clearly, you're going to be doing more damage. Fantastic. We want that. Going into the A1 side of things now. When Tactical Insight effect reaches 30 stacks... Oh, okay. I don't know if we can go more than that or if that's the max cap. Applies the protocol effect to the entire team. What is this? Removes all Tactical Insight stacks and prevents further stacking. Increases damage. Max MP and... Wait a minute. What am I reading? Is this a support? No, he's DPS. He's DPS, but he has sub... I mean, yeah, he's DPS, but he's got support. What is going on? This character is weird. But I like it. Hold up. Wait a minute. Okay, so damage is going up. Max MP is going up. So damage is going to effectively help out. Because, of course, he's going to work extremely nice with Goto Ruji, clearly. But the MP and the defense scaling, I think that's more so for him because Goto scales up from HP. So does AMAMIYA. Okay. Interesting. A2 increases the duration of the attack zones created by... What? Whirlwind Cleave, Stormcellar's Rift, Death Symphony. When the Wind Element teammates, including self, use normal skills, recovers mana and power. Wait a minute. So you're telling me by activating these certain skills, we get zones, and the whole team, if they're within the zone, using normal skill, including Leonard himself, we can recover our mana and recover mana. Oh my god. Leonard is going to be a monster. Keep in mind, we can also apply Hansemi Zone. Hansemi Zone is massive, right? I'm expecting Leonard Zones to be fairly somewhat maybe medium-sized. So, bro, we can really maximize this play right now. This is crazy. A2 would not have expected that. A3 increases wind element damage and MP. Oh my god. Okay, so he's heavily MP on this now. What is going on? A4, for every one wind element ally, all wind element teammates' defense increase by a certain amount. The entire team's max MP increases by a certain amount. Wait, hold on a minute. Where's Jinchul? Don't you scale up from defense? Oh, you do. Wait a minute. My boy might be back in play, boys. My boy. Hey, look, Jinchul never left. I mean, look, Goto Ruji is clearly the better option, but hey, Jinchul is still a fantastic defense. I mean, not defense. Breaker. Okay, my boy might be resurrected. Hold up, wait a minute. Okay, and then A5, at the start of the stage, gain Tactical Insight effect with 10. Okay, so we immediately get 10 stacks. So yeah, Leonard is coming in hot. When Leonard recovers MP, increases damage by a certain percent. Oh, okay, that's massive. wait a minute, because there's a lot of things that we can do to apply that recovery on the MP, and if that's increasing his damage, on top of him scaling off MP, increasing his max to then gain more MP, to then regenerate MP, to get, oh my god, his damage output is gonna, okay, he definitely is a contender. Sorry, AMAMIYA, but the developers are working overtime to make sure this. When Leonard has more than a certain amount of MP, he then gets a defense increase. What the So basically, by him having a certain amount of MP, that's still respectively is going to give him more damage, and then that will then correlate into him getting more defense, which then allows him to do even more damage, because that's what he's scaling off from. What is this character? Jesus Christ, yo. Cheyenne, you've been fun, but this sounds a lot more intriguing. I'm not gonna lie, maybe this should have been the anniversary character. This is a whole unique take on a character. I'm very intrigued to see how this will go about. Team comp wise, I mean, this is going to synergize extremely well, because again, Gotoruji is a fiend for his MP. So to have that support, oh, that's beautiful for him. Oh yeah, no, I'm curious on whether or not if we can utilize Leonard in a support manner for AMAMIYA too, just because of that. Well, no, the MP recovery isn't that much. So it's going to be Gotoruji, Hansemi, and Leonard, clearly. Yeah, charges power gauge, increases users MP. Okay, so, oh my god, my brain's trying to... So, Hansemi's still going to be viable for support. She's going to be helping out Gotoruji when needs be. But with what Leonard is going to be doing, he's more so going to be feeding himself. But also with that MP recovery, that's even more support for Gotoruji, because of course how heavy he is on his MP. So respectfully, the whole team is going to be up. The whole team is just going to be up. You know, unfortunately, this A5 with that 10% is going to be a miss, but that's fair. We can. Leonard is fine with that. We can deal with that. He's giving damage increase. We're cool with that. But I think for the most part, everything else is still pretty valid. Everything else is still pretty valid. Yeah, okay, so that falls through. Gotoruji is doing his thing. I think nothing falls through on his end, which is fantastic. And then Leonard comes in, which, I'm sorry, with the way things are being sounded, this man on paper sounds disgusting with the amount of increase that he's applying to himself, which he ultimately scales off from. Yeah, boys. It's been fun. But the boys are back in town. That's all I'm gonna say. The boys are back in town. But we'll have to wait and see on whether or not if they commit to this build or if changes come about. But they are doing a very unique take on this Leonard unit in terms of the MP side of things. So in terms of building and boys, it's going to be a bit awkward, a bit strange, because now we have to really cater to, you know, the whole MP side of things a bit heavy. But from what it looks like, the more MP he has, he gets a defense increase. These buffs are coming out of the wazoo, which then ultimately allows him to do more damage. More MP, high MP regeneration. I want to say there might be some form of consistency going on. So yeah, I'm even more excited now. I'm not gonna lie, that maybe he should have actually been the anniversary character. I'm not gonna cap right now. Maybe.